Alright, let's break down the Trump tax bill hitting the Senate because this is going to be a wild week in Washington. President Trump is pushing a massive tax and spending package. We're talking $4.5 trillion in tax cuts. Yep, that includes extending those 2017 tax breaks. There are also new tax perks for tipped workers, seniors, and even car buyers. Sounds like a giveaway, right? But here's the catch. Spending gets slashed by $1.2 trillion with Medicaid on the chopping block. And to top it off, the bill raises the debt ceiling by $5 trillion. That's a huge leap, and it's got some Republicans freaking out. The Senate is totally split. John Thune, the majority leader, is desperately trying to keep his party together. He can only afford to lose 3 votes, but 8 Republican senators aren't sold. Fiscal conservatives like Rand Paul are fuming about the cost and that massive debt ceiling jump. Moderates like Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski, they're worried Medicaid cuts could leave nearly 12 million people without coverage over the next decade. Then you've got a fight over renewable energy. Murkowski and Tillis want to keep wind and solar tax credits alive to protect jobs. But hardline conservatives like Ron Johnson and Rick Scott are actually pushing for even deeper Medicaid cuts, faster. Trump wants this done by July 4th. The vote could happen any hour now. If it passes the Senate, the House votes next, and Vice President J.D. Vance could be the tiebreaker if things get dicey. Meanwhile, markets aren't loving the drama. The dollar's down, renewable energy stocks are taking a hit, and the public? Pew says almost half oppose the bill, with only 29% supporting it. Economists? They're not buying the White House hype on big economic benefits. Bottom line, this bill could reshape taxes and spending in America, but with Republicans clashing and the clock ticking, anything could happen. Stay tuned.